You may be appalled, shocked at how often it happens or where it happens, but pornography addiction is a problem affecting millions.
Yeah, because of the internet, those it touches get younger all the time. One lawmaker fighting online porn says 60 million people admitted visiting online porn sites last year. 70% kept it a secret. But as Fox 9's Sharon Crowley found, that's not necessarily the most disturbing part.
Yeah, that's right, Dawn. Right now, teens between 12 and 17 are the largest consumers of internet porn. We spoke to one man whose addiction nearly cost him his marriage and his job. His addiction started long before puberty, and we want to warn you, his story and many of the pictures you see may be disturbing to you. Tonight, this man tells his story because 2 years ago he says he quit, and he wants others to do the same before it's too late.
Out of control.
It's too easy. That's the problem with the internet, is you hit that button 3 times and you're someplace, you're in a brand new world.
A world Bob Haywood says almost destroyed his life. At 54 years old, Haywood says he has finally broken his sex addiction to pornography.
If you masturbate at work, you got a problem.
And you did that.
Definitely.
They've given themselves over to sensuality so as to indulge in every kind of impurity with a continual lust for more. That's the pornography trail.
Haywood belongs to Harvest USA, a Christian ministry. He talks to men at churches here and around the country. He says he got hooked at just 6 years old after he found X-rated magazines.
It's like a little secret thing that you're doing. You know, it's like a little adventure in your life. I'm living this humdrum life, but all of a sudden I can sneak over here and be Casanova.
Right now, maybe you're asking yourself, is there really such a thing as being addicted to pornography? And how much is too much? And when do you know if you or someone you love needs to get help?
Addiction is behavior that is out of control.
Counsel for Relationships therapist Dr. Sarah Korse believes there is such a thing as being addicted to pornography. She says internet use alone can be habit-forming. Add to that an endless amount of sexual images. She says the combination can be too enticing for some to resist.
If the behavior is creating problems in your life, and you identify it as a problem or someone else identifies it as a problem, then it is.
If you don't think you have a problem, but you think your partner does, her advice, talk to him or her first. If you meet with resistance, get help for yourself.
I felt 2 things. I felt good, and I felt guilty.
Haywood says he was concealing his secret sexual habit from his wife of 33 years.
I was unresponsive to her. I wasn't praying with her. I wasn't talking with her.
Instead, he says, he looked at pornographic pictures of women on video or online.
There was something about naked women that I just was like, that's special, and that's what I have to move towards.
His turning point? His wife and church members intervened, prompting him to confess his secret. Now when he's tempted, he prays or calls a friend.
Internet's the worst thing. Like I say, it's too easy. It's 3 clicks.
He says he wants to help other men. He believes pornography can and almost did ruin his life.
If you see a naked woman, I believe that there's something glorious in that. God made women. Pornography twists it, and that's not good.
So how do you know if you or someone you love has a problem with pornography? Well, the first clue, if you think you do, then you probably do. Symptoms include obsessing about it, spending a lot of time thinking about it and when you're going to look at it again. And if it keeps you from forming intimate relationships, that's the key. Now, experts suggest there are things like 12-step programs that may help. Just like AA, guys, there is one for sex addicts as well.
All right, thanks a lot.